All right, let's talk about something really exciting that's on the horizon for the Ugandan Canadian community. It's a pivotal event designed to forge a whole new path for prosperity and connection. Today, we're going to break down the what, the why, and the how of the NAUCA 2026 convention, an initiative that's really aiming to reshape the future for this vibrant diaspora.
Okay, so right off the bat, let's get the essential details down. You're going to want to mark your calendars for October 9th to the 11th, 2026. Why? Because the very first NAUCA Business and Cultural Convention is happening, and it's all going down in the beautiful city of Vancouver. This is really poised to be a landmark gathering for the community.
But you know, this convention is about so much more than just a date on a calendar. To really get why it's so important, we need to take a step back and understand the community it serves, and the incredible power of the Ugandan diaspora right here in Canada.
You see, diaspora communities have such a unique role. They aren't just residents of one country. They are, in fact, a living, breathing bridge between two nations. They act as cultural interpreters, as economic facilitators. They're the ones connecting businesses, governments, and people across entire continents, creating this really powerful synergy.
And make no mistake, this isn't a static community. Oh no, the Ugandan diaspora in Canada is constantly growing, constantly evolving. We're talking about expanding economic influence and just a deep, deep well of professional talent. And all of that creates this immense potential for a huge positive impact on both Canada and Uganda.
So, with all this incredible potential just sitting there, you might be wondering, what's holding it back? Well, the key to unlocking all that growth lies in identifying a very specific gap in the current landscape.
So we've established this. We have this powerful bridge connecting cultures and economies, and that foundation is clearly strong, no question about it. But that just raises the question, right? What if we could reinforce that bridge? What if we could expand it? I mean, what if its full potential could finally be unlocked?
And this is where we hit the nail on the head. This is the challenge. Right now, there isn't one single unified national platform for all these critical activities. There's a real lack of a coordinated space for structured investment talks, for integrating our young leaders, or for building powerful trade partnerships on a national scale. This is precisely the gap that NAUCA is aiming to fill.
Which brings us to the solution. A really bold vision to unite and empower the entire community through the NAUCA convention. And the theme says it all, building prosperity through community investments. That gets right to the heart of the mission, doesn't it? It's such a powerful call to action. It's all about mobilizing our collective resources for collective gain, which is, a core principle of community empowerment.
So, what does prosperity really mean here? It's a much, much bigger idea than just money. We're talking about building strong community networks, empowering that next generation of leaders, preserving rich cultural traditions, and fostering sustainable development that benefits everyone.
So, how does this big, amazing idea actually become a reality? Well, the objectives are crystal clear. First, celebrate shared heritage by lining it up with Uganda's Independence Day and Canadian Thanksgiving. Genius. Second, foster real, tangible connections for business and investment. Third, give the community a real voice in shaping national policy. And finally, build a stronger financial base for our youth and for cultural programs. A great vision needs a solid plan. So let's dive in and look at the blueprint for how the NAUCO convention is actually going to work.
First off, the scale of this thing is significant. We're talking about 300 to 400 delegates, people from all across Canada and even beyond, all coming together in one place with a shared purpose. I mean, wow, that's a powerful concentration of energy and expertise.
And look at who's going to be in the room. The mix of attendees is like a carefully curated ecosystem. It brings together entrepreneurs, young innovators, government officials, major investors. This isn't just one group talking to itself. It's a true cross-section of the community, and it's designed for maximum collaborative impact. Plus, this convention is backed by some serious players. We're seeing support from government bodies like the Ugandan High Commission, major financial institutions like the Bank of Uganda, and a whole host of grassroots community associations. That level of collaboration gives the event incredible legitimacy and reach.
Now let's talk about the money side of things, because the planning here is both transparent and really robust. With projected revenues of nearly $400,000 against expenses of about $328,000, the event is clearly built on a solid financial foundation. That shows some serious long-term foresight.
And here's the best part.
That projected surplus of over $67,000, that's not just profit. No, it's specifically earmarked for community reinvestment. It's going to fund the very youth and cultural initiatives the convention aims to empower. So the event itself becomes a vehicle for sustainable community funding. It's brilliant.
But really, this is about so much more than just a 3-day event. The real goal here is to create a lasting legacy, something that extends far, far beyond 2026.
The strategy is laid out with these really clear short, medium, and long-term goals. So in the short term, the focus is on engaging all those delegates and launching new initiatives. Then, looking a bit further ahead, the plan is to create ongoing forums. And the long-term vision? It's to make this convention an annual catalyst for trade and collaboration between Canada and Uganda.
Ultimately, the big takeaway is this. The goal is to build a permanent, sustainable structure for engagement. It's all about shifting from these occasional, one-off efforts to a consistent, collaborative model that can grow and adapt for years and years to come.
You know, the entire spirit of this whole initiative is captured in this powerful African proverb. If you want to go far, go together. It's such a simple but profound truth about the power of unity and collective action.
So the NAUCA convention is clearly more than just a meeting. It's a movement. It's an invitation for funders, for sponsors, for community leaders to partner in building a future that is more unified and more prosperous for everyone. If you want to be part of this future, you can learn more by visiting their website at nauca.ca.